Hi, boys and girls. It's time for reading today. I hope you took a minute to review our story elements because today in reading, we're going to use our story elements to retell a story. So let's remember those 5 fingers. We have our characters, who the story is about. We have our setting, where and when does it take place. We have events. Those are the things that happen in a story. And those events tell us the problem, what is going wrong for the character, and the solution. How do the characters work together to solve their problem? So today, Mrs. Opdyke wants to share a story you probably know, and I want to show you how to identify the elements of this story. Today, we are going to be reading a very familiar tale, The 3 Little Pigs. And as we read The 3 Little Pigs, Mrs. Opdyke's going to be looking for the character, setting, problem, and solution. So let's get started. The 3 little pigs and Mommy Pig are having breakfast. Our house is getting too small, Mommy Pig says. You have to build your own houses. Well, right there, Mrs. Opdyke has heard some of the characters in the story. Who is it going to be about? The title even told me so. One of the characters, or 3 of the characters in the story, are the 3 pigs. That's who the story is going to be about. She waves them goodbye. Take care and beware of the big bad wolf, she says. We promise, the 3 little pigs say, and off they go. Oh, I heard a clue. I think there might be another character, the big bad wolf, because the mom is saying, be careful, stay away from him. Along the way, they see a shop. The 3 little pigs buy straw, wood, and stone. Now we can build our homes, they say. The first little pig builds his house of straw. The second little pig builds his house of wood. The third little pig builds his house of stone. Now the big bad wolf can't catch us, they sing. Oh, that's kind of an important event, something that happens, I want to remember, that each pig built their own house, one out of straw, one out of wood, and one out of stone. The big bad wolf goes to the house of straw. He knocks on the door. Piggy, piggy, please open the door, he says. Oh no, the first little pig says. Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Oh, I was right. The other character in our story is the big bad wolf. All right. Let me keep thinking, though, about setting, problem, and solution. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, Wolf says. He huffs and he puffs and he blows the little house down. The first little pig runs to his brother in the house of wood. Ooh, I'm starting to think I know what the problem is. It definitely is something that goes wrong when the wolf blows down the first pig's house of straw. Let's keep reading and see if I'm right. Piggy, piggies, please open the door. Not by the hair on our chinny chin chins. then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Wolf huffs and he puffs and he blows the little house down. The two little pigs run to their sister in the house of stone. All right, now I definitely think I'm right. Something is definitely going wrong. The problem in this story is the wolf blows down the first two houses. Now those piggies have nowhere to live. That's definitely a problem. The house of sticks and the house of straw were not strong enough. All right, let's keep reading and see if I can find that solution and setting. The big bad wolf is on their heels. The third little pig locks the door behind them. Piggy, piggies, please open the door, the wolf says. Not by the hair on our chins, the piggies say. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down, wolf says. He huffs and he puffs. The house stands strong. Then he huffs and he puffs, but the house still stands strong. The big bad wolf climbs onto the roof. I'll get in through the chimney, he says. Then I'll get you. What can we do? The three little pigs ask, scared. Oh, I think this might be where they figure out the solution to their problem, that the big bad wolf wants to eat them. They make a big fire in the fireplace. They boil a big pot of water. Catch us now, you big bully, they say. The big bad wolf falls into the boiling water. Ouch! Oh, ouchie! He howls. He runs away, holding his sore tail. Nobody has seen the big bad wolf since. Oh, I definitely think I can figure out the rest of my elements now. Well, the setting, the story took place at the three houses, right? He went to the house of straw and blew it down. He went to the house of sticks and blew it down. And then he went to the house of bricks and couldn't blow it down. So it took place at the three little pigs' houses. That problem was he blew down the first two houses. But those pigs were smart. When he got to the third house, he couldn't blow it down. And he was going to go in that chimney to get those piggies. But they were very smart. They solved their problem by putting a pot of boiling water under the chimney so that when he came down, he burnt his little tail and ran away. So my friends, we were able to listen and find the characters, setting, problem, and solution. And what I want you to realize today is the reason we identify these elements is so that we can retell the story. Tell someone in our own words what happened. So if you read this story and your mom or your teacher or someone said, what's the story about? What happens? You could do this. The Three Little Pigs was about the three pigs and the big bad wolf. Each pig built their own house, a house of straw, a house of sticks, and a house of bricks. But they had a problem when the wolf came and tried to blow their houses down. He blew down the first two houses. When he got to the third house and couldn't blow it down, the pigs solved their problem by putting the pot under the chimney And when he came down the chimney, he burnt his tail and ran away. So after telling all these parts and figuring out what they are, I know exactly what happened in the story. So my friends, it's your turn to go to the next slide of your playlist. You're going to listen to a story and identify the characters, setting, problem, and solution. Good luck, readers.